Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of our wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. How I love you so. You all know how I super duper love you also, okay? And I hope that you're super duper well wherever you are in the world and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by, okay? So much love to you all, my delicious babies, and I hope that you're all well wherever you are, okay? So here we go, 3, 2, 1, there we go, beam me up, okay? Now then, before I start my quick reads, I've just got to show you something, everybody, okay? And just to let you know, in my neck of the woods in the old UK, well, shall we just say that it's pretty still. It's not too windy. It's, you know, quite mild actually. And, well, it's gone a lot cooler, okay? So, you know, I've got to make my suntan last. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, not to worry. So, yes, I want to show you something. So, I was bought this from one of my wonderful and beautiful and delicious little friends, and how I love them so, okay? And what it is, it's a camp bistro. So, it's a camp bistro 2, okay? Well, it looks like a 2 to me anyway. Yes, it is. And yes, so I'm going to show it to you, okay? So this is it. Can you see everybody? I'll show you a better. Can you see it, everybody? Yes? Can you see that? Yes. Okay, see how lovely and bright it's gone then. So we're going to open it up, everybody, because I know that you're all probably wondering, well, she's having another mad moment. Well, actually, I'm not, am I? I'm just trying to, you know, get points across here. How do I get into this thing now? Let me have a look, everybody. Please bear with me a merger. And it comes in like that, okay? So let's just see if I can... Oh, there we go. It's opened now. Right, now then. So let's have a look. And of course, you know, you get an instruction manual with it. Okay, everybody? And you can also get the rewind and start again. You can also get the butane gas, okay, which, you know, is usually, do you know what I mean? I'm going to show you all anyway. I'm going to show you it, okay? So I don't like taking things. I like to keep things in their, you know, in their boxes and everything until I decide to use it. So this is brand spanking new, this is everybody. And it was bought for me earlier on this year. And now then what happens is, so that's the front of it, everybody. Okay, can you see? Yes? Can you see? Right, so you've got the dial and everything here, okay? Now then, if I just slightly, okay, so this is where the butane gas would go, everybody. Can you see? So that's where the butane gas, see how bright it's gone. And then that's the back, okay? So yes, it's lovely, isn't it? It's lovely, and it's, there we go, see how bright it went? It's lovely and it's delish. And yes, I mean, if you wanted to get a number of, you know, butane gases for it, then, you know, if anybody's having any issues a little bit later on in the year, I just need to put this back, everybody, so please bear with me a moment, because I do not want to damage it at all. Right, so I just like to keep things like that, right? So let me just, oh, what I'm going to do, everybody, I'm just going to have to put it the other side of the table, because, what have I done here? Sorry, please excuse me, everybody. So I've clearly... I'll put it in. Right, just let me try it the other way. What have I done here? Well, it cannot be that blooming difficult, can it, to put in? Right, okay, so that's that. So let's just close it now. Okay, it's closing now. Oh. No, I thought it was closing anyway. Oops. Like that. Okay, everybody, so that's that then. So, sorry, please excuse me a moment, everybody. Thank you. So that's that. Okay, and I'll just go and open the door a minute for my beautiful little Rube Tuesday. Right, here we go, beautiful little Rubes, okay? Okay, everybody, I'm back now. Sorry about that, everybody. Everybody knows what I'm like by now. So it was just to show you, so on a serious note, you know, for those of you out there, if you're worrying, you know, because you are going to have some, you know, please excuse me, who are worrying, you know, about the current state of affairs right now, okay? Well, if you get yourself a number, which you can get on a famous website, okay, the butane gas, you know, just get yourself a load of those, okay? And so it just simply means that, you know, at least you'll be able to cook, you know, and of course, because it's gas, you know, you'll be able to keep yourself warm. But obviously, please remember, everybody, so I'm not saying this to be, you know, to be insulted or to offend or to patronise. No, I am not. I'm just saying, because I'm doing it for the camera, you know, just be careful, because it is gas. Do you understand what I mean? So that's the reason why I say it. So it's just best just to keep it away from anything that's, you know, likely to go up in flames, basically, okay? So one must be very careful, okay? So I'm only saying that because it's for the camera, okay? So I just thought, actually, when my beautiful and delicious little friend, that she's, how I love her so. I love them so. They're so beautiful, beautiful couple. Been friends for years. Now then, and what I want to say to you is, I just thought that that was a really super duper good idea. And it was bought for me as a gift, okay? So, and I thought, well, yes, I thought it shall come in very useful. And let's just remember as well, you know, when I got that... you know, that cast iron, you know, which is super duper heavy as well in my garden at the moment. Well, you know, when it's all rocking and rolling, we've, you know, it's all been stripped down and everything and redone. Well, you see, and all the bits and pieces, you know, put back. Well, you see, I mean, I'll be able to burn logs and things like that. Do you see what I mean? So the point that I'm making is, everybody, is that there's always something we can do. Yes, ding, ding. Do you see what I mean? So when the putrid governments and, you know, whoever else hire, which, like I've said before and I'm saying again, nobody's hiding anybody, decides to keep playing these silly games with us, do you know what I'm saying to you? Well, you know, we know how to rock and roll, don't we? Now, I mean, I want to go back to, because I had a delicious conversation with my wonderful and juicy and delicious little friend Cash yesterday, you know, because I sent my videos out, our videos out. But I want to get back to this again now then. So we see that the numbers keep going up, don't we? Do you understand what I mean? It's like, you know, and of course, you know, it's putting the fear into what I would say the most vulnerable, you know, the ones who seem to worry about everything. Do you understand, you know, ding ding, because, you know, you've got a lot who are genuinely concerned about this. Do you understand what I mean? But for some reason, and it's like it just keeps niggling me, everybody, it is reminding me, and I said it yesterday, I'm saying it again, I do not know why, but this is reminding me of a toilet roll moment, everybody. Yes, ding ding. Where what they want to do, they just want to get everybody to dash out, to do this, to do that. Do you say ding ding? This, I really have a strong feeling here, everybody. Now, and I'm going to tell you something else as well, and I'm going to explain why, shall I? Okay, now I haven't explained it before on my videos, okay, but I'm going to explain it to you now, the reason why I have drawn myself to this conclusion. Because at first, right, and this is at first, well, the gas and electric seemed to be rather high. Yes, it did, you know, all across the board. And then, and something else I want to let you all know as well that I've never let you know before. Because I've got to be honest, I'm really not very keen on direct debits, you know. I'm really, really not, you know. In fact, I do not have any direct debits, right? I do not. And the reason why is because I simply do not. So even when they said, oh, you know, you'll save £12 a year, or you'll save, well, you know, it's just a crock of shite, isn't it, as we all very well know. Do you understand what I mean? It's just so they can put everybody into the same net. There we go, ding ding. So when I left home at 15, and of course, you know, so anyway, so then I got my property, you know, at a very early age. And, you know, it was a beautiful little property, actually. And I insisted, and that was from the age of how old? I was 18. And I insisted that I had meters fitted, which was gas and electric meters. Now then, we've heard everything what everybody says over the years, you know, they always say, you know, oh, but you shouldn't do that, you know, because you'll save more money on the direct debit. No. And then they say, oh, yes, well, you're paying for your gas and your electric in advance. Anyway, the fact of the matter is that I have always, right, so I'm going back many years now, everybody, and anyway, just by the way, I'm not old, everybody, right? But I'm making a point here that for many, many years, I personally have used gas meters and electric meters. Okay? Now, I've noticed in the past few weeks that if I put in a certain amount, okay, that at the beginning of all of this, like I call it another form of scaremongering, yes, ding ding, right? Because 2 and 2 is not coming up to 4 with me. That yes, it seemed that there was a bit more that was being swallowed. Do you see what I'm saying to you? But then, all of a sudden then, for me personally, me monitoring things, that it seems to have slowed down. That's for me personally, monitoring. Do you see what I'm saying to you? And I'm telling you, I think I've only ever once in my life where it's when I moved here, actually, because it wasn't on meters. It was on, you know, where you pay monthly and everything like that. And I just was not very comfortable with that, because it started off where I was paying £45, and that's going back 6.5 years ago, right? Over 6.5 years ago. I started off with, it said, oh yes, you only have to pay £45 a month, and that was for the both, for the gas and the electric. Well then, all of a sudden, they wanted like 100 and, how much was it? 100 and, yeah, ding ding, £117 a month out of me. And I thought, well, I'm not using, I just could not understand it. Do you see what I mean? So anyway, cut a long story short, bill got paid. I turned around and I said, can I please have meters put in to my property, please, and thank you. I said, because I'm really not comfortable with this. But like I said, that's the first ever time in my whole entire life where, and I wasn't comfortable with it. No, I was not. So me personally, I have always worked better. And you can see what you're spending as well. Do you see what I mean? And you can go to lots of different places to go and get your gas and electric. You just have a card for the gas and you have a key, you know, like a plastic key for the electric. Do you see what I mean? So for me, it rocks and rolls very nicely. Yes, ding ding. So, but we have so many now, and of course, how with the old smart meters. So it was the ones who, you know, pay their monthly bills or pay their quarterly bills. Yes, so the gas and electric. And they were the ones, sorry, and again, I do not like to use this word, but anyway, who were being targeted to get these smart meters, which, like I've said before, and I'm saying again, all is not as it seems. And I know all about the smart meters, and I have done for years. Ding, ding. So I know. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So now that it's come to this point, everybody, so let's fast forward. So now it's come to this point with everybody. See, me personally, okay, I am not, you know, like you've got a lot who are scared out there. Do you know what I mean? Everything's skyrocketing and everything like that. Yes, you have, ding ding. But I'm not letting it worry me. Now, Now, it probably sounds to you, or you're probably thinking, she's crazy. Jesus, no, I am not crazy at all. It's just that I have my little way of doing things that works for me. It is like, like say if you go on a holiday or something like that, I was always one, right? Because I try my best, that you do not use your card when you're on holiday. So I would take cash. Do you see what I mean? Just so I know that I'm handing over that cash. Ding, ding, see? That's just me. Do you see what I'm saying to you? I mean, I do not particularly like using these flipping cards. No, I do not. Do you see what I mean? But it's just I have my own little way and my own little method of doing things, and it works for one. Do you see what I'm saying? But this is where they're getting everybody now. Can you see what I'm saying to you? So, yes, I know exactly. This is just another way to scam people. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So that's the way I'm seeing it at the moment. And of course, it's rearing everybody up, isn't it? Everybody's getting reared up about it and all fired up about it. Do you see what I mean? Ding, ding, see, I've gone cold there. Everybody's getting, sorry, excuse me, all fired up, yes. And so it then means that all of the putrid can carry on doing what they're doing. Yeah, say, ding, ding, all cold, all here. See, so while that's going on and everything else is going on, do you see? And then I heard this morning, that what they're on about now, to cure depression or anyway, or something like that. Magic mushrooms. Do you know what I mean? Like when you look over the years, sorry, please do excuse me, I just need to have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Like over the years, like when you had, sorry, excuse me, especially in the old UK, okay, where you had, a number of, a number of man, shall we say, and they were growing the old, wacky backy. Do you know what I mean? And they were growing that, and then of course, then you found that that the old bill, I call them the old bill in our neck of the woods in the UK, the police, okay, that but then they'd go and raid a home. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, and then they'd seize all of the wacky backy plants, and do you see what I mean? But like I said, there's a part in America, and I must just say this is just the second ding ding coming to my head, yes, ding ding. There's a place in America, and it's like a little community, and what happens is they sell all of this, this old wacky backy, and they put it in cakes. Mind you, they've been doing it for years in the UK. This is nothing new. Do you see what I mean? Like when they're baking a cake, if I knew you were coming out, I'd bake the cake. How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? Okay? So what the general idea is, if you don't smoke the old wacky backy, when you pop it in the cakes, right, and then you flip it as high as a kite, aren't you? It's either you're that or you're really chilled. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So if you've ever seen anybody who's on the old wacky, right, you'll notice that they're like really chilled. Do you see what I mean? And then you'll find that they start eating a lot more munchy. Do you see what I mean? But in the place in America, there's this community that got a little shop, right, which sells everything like this wacky backies in the sweets, in the cakes, in everything. But guess what else? They've got virtually no crime. Well, that was the last time I looked years ago, by the way, when I watched this particular documentary, okay? But there was very little, or if not no crime at all. Do you see? But then we found that, these old plants, yes? These wacky-backy plants, right? That obviously the old bill and everything were taking them somewhere else. Yes, ding ding, wasn't they? You say. And of course, it was all well, it was clear to see. But then they shifted them. Do you see what I'm saying? But they were all put somewhere there was. You know what I mean? And this is somewhere where it's more going underground, underground. Do you see what I mean? So it's just making me, I'm not saying, okay, because I mean, I do know that it can be addictive, okay? Now, I've personally never had any wacky backy. Do you understand what I mean? Neither in a cake or otherwise, okay? And I am aware that it can be very addictive. I've seen it, say ding ding, I've seen it myself many times, long times over the years, okay? But I must be honest with you, I mean, if you compare it, say, I mean, this is just my view on things. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, I'm just saying my view on things, okay? It seems to me that regardless of how, you know, he or she out there may feel, right? How he or she may feel out there. Who's this now? Sorry, everybody, please bear with me. Oh, I'll get back to him in a minute. It's me, my daughter's father. Sorry about this, everything. I'll you know, I'll get back to him in a minute, right? Now then, what it is that I just feel that there is a lot less crime than, say, if, so I apologise about that, everybody, that there is a lot less crime. Do you see what I'm saying? That is how I see it anyway, okay? But if you look at like different medications that, God bless them, that a dear man and woman out there, for some are on, okay? Well, some of this, shall we say, this medication, well, it can cause a lot of problems, and they can be, for some man and woman out there, they can be rather destructive, can't they? Do you see what I'm saying to you? That's how I view it, really. Do you see what I mean? Because the majority of who I have seen, I'm going to have to cut the video off, everybody, and just upload it, and then I'm going to have to restart, okay, because he's obviously trying to get through to me for some reason, okay. So, much love, my delicious babies, okay, God bless, and then I'll restart the video once I've spoken to him, okay. So, so do take care, everybody. Much love, thank you for listening. I'll upload another video shortly, okay. God bless, take care, thank you, bye-bye.